Now we got to this hotel, the Marriott here at the airport. It's kind of expensive, $229, but I got a pilot discount, so I'm kind of happy. And it's almost midnight, or it's 12:44, and I'm going to write up my 6 pages of things that I got today. And then we're going to go to sleep, and then we're going to wake up at 7:30 in the morning to catch our 9:30 flight.
So it is August 23rd, 2007, and it's a Thursday, and I took an entirely long flight from Seattle at 3.5 hours, oh no, so long, to Houston, and we're here. So now what's the plan?
Well, we just checked into this motel room. It's the Marriott here at the Houston airport. It's very convenient to the airport, and all Christelle had to do was get off the plane and just walk out to the motel, so no taxi rides or anything. I spent the whole day, 2 days actually, here in Houston doing a lot of future planning of my career. So right now, we just got into this hotel room. I'm writing up my story as much as I can. I got 3 pages written so far. And we have to, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so it's Sunday morning already. And we're going to head out the door at about 8:30, and our flight's at 9:30, so we're really close to the airport because we're on the airport. And we'll catch the flight to Honduras, and that's going to be very exciting. So we only have 7 hours to sleep, and that's not many hours, so I think we better get going. We'll continue the interview later.
20 and higher, rows 20 through 25, solamente filas 20 a 25, por favor.
Right now we're at the gate. It's about 9:10. We're going to board in a few minutes, and we're going to head out to Tegucigalpa. It's 20 minutes. We'll take off, and it's about only a 2-hour flight, so it's pretty quick and easy. We had some minor problems, but so far no complications. I also Skyped Paul, and he told me my grades. I'm really happy about that. So now we're going on a little mini vacation.
Yay!
10 and higher.
So what do you think about your first trip to South America?
Well, I'm actually quite excited, and I thought you said Central America.
Yeah, it's Central America. I just got checking.
I'm really excited.
And any problems right here?
Just a little snag. Yeah. Apparently I wasn't dressed appropriately enough. Long shorts and a tank top are not appropriate for Continental Airlines.
So you have to...
so I changed. I'm okay now. I got the green thumb.
You have to represent the company correctly. Alright, I guess we'll board now. So we're finally engaging on the trip that we only started on Monday. Man, it's 5-day planning and we're on our way. Now we're taking off to Honduras. So nosotros vamos a Honduras ahora. So we'll probably be traveling over these small roads to go to Copan Pyramids. We got a little vortex coming off. We're doing that famous approach. We're really close to the land. The famous approach. We're only a few hundred feet over the ground. I can tell. Only a few hundred feet over those power lines. This is incredible. Phew, we're close. We were skimming the ground. 6,300 feet runway. Everyone's clapping.
Un aplauso.
Yeah. Yeah. Bravo. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Continental Airlines, your travel agent, especially your Houston-based crew members, would like to be the first to welcome to the city of Tegucigalpa. The local time, 11:25 a.m. Tegucigalpa is going to be the first port of entry into Honduras. Please have your documents ready for immigration and customs. Once again, thank you for choosing Continental Airlines. We hope we see you in the near future, and if you're staying in Tegucigalpa, have a nice day. Thank you.
That was the best landing I've ever had.
You know, it's a mixed people, you know, with the Indians and stuff, and the ones that were born here in Honduras lived with my abuela, so that's why the division. It was based on class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the rich people and the ones who lived in Tegucigalpa. And actually Tegucigalpa means Cerro de Plata, which means silver hills in this language, in the native language Lencas.
Yeah.
Lenca. It is an ethnic group of this region, of the central southern region of Honduras. So that's where it's like a weird thing. Yeah, the thing is that you know, my mom, I live with my mom.
Oh, we're
and, you know, like Latino families are like that.
Yeah.
So, you know,
That's how Hawaii is too. A lot of people live with their parents until forever. I mean, it just
I mean, I
doesn't
have
make
aunts,
sense to
but
me.
I didn't really have time to like tell. I have an aunt that lives in a beautiful house up in the hills.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, and she has space.
Oh.
But she has been like crazy, and I forgot to tell her. I forgot to tell her. You know, maybe you could. You could. I don't know, but I have to call her. Yeah, probably. And then we landed, and then like, Mom, what's wrong? I can't see the city. What's wrong? What's wrong? And everyone was getting like, what's going on? But no, it was very exciting. And everyone was like,
I got stuck in the air for 2 hours once.
and I live near that area. I'm gonna show you everything, so don't worry.
Okay. Hey, do you mind if I do a little interview and ask you about the runway over there?
We'll just talk, just pretend like it's not there.
Yeah.
Okay. I know, I'm like, video camera?
So here we are in Tegucigalpa. We just landed here. And our host over here, Anna, she just picked us up at the airport. What's the big thing about this airport? Was there any major accidents, or what was wrong with that road that was nearby the airport?
Actually, cars could get so close to the runway before because like, the street crossed in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
That, you know, people were just looking at the planes, and buses got tipped over, or cars got tipped over, or windows were broken. So, you know, they had to like close that road now.
Oh, okay.
4 years ago, I think they closed it.
4 years ago.
Yeah, but
So-
it was really fun. It's very interesting landing.
Yeah, the best landing ever. And so you say the Statue of Christ is pretty famous here.
Yeah,
And that's over there?
it's over there.
Oh, okay.
It's in El Atillo, and actually over there, those are the silver hills of Tegucigalpa. That's why it's called Tegucigalpa means silver hills in Lencuan, which is the native ethnic group of this region.
Interesting.
And it's over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see that. And actually,
All right.
Tegucigalpa is a mining town.
And what's that big cathedral over there? Is that famous?
That's the main cathedral here of Catholics, of course. It's called Basílica de Suyapa.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's relatively new. In el centro, I'm gonna take you to like the churches. I'm gonna give you more.
Oh, good.
When I go to the center, I'm gonna tell you stuff.
All right.
So maybe tomorrow we can come like really early and
Yeah.
see them.
Oh,
We can, like,
excellent.
go-
Is there no more planes going for the day, or?
That's it.
Oh, man.
No problem.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's the airport is so small. I mean that.
Yeah, I noticed.
That's it.
Yeah, I noticed that right before you came, the airport had emptied out. And we were like, okay, well maybe it's just a couple hours to the next one or whatever. Wow, that's it.
Actually, I think at 4, maybe there's another lake. I've never been to that one.
Have you been to Lake Las Vegas? It's all Lake Las Vegas.
Yeah, I flew over it once.
You can't get near it.
So now we're in El Patio. We got we went to a little restaurant. They have a vegetarian platter, kebab, with some rice and some flies. Yeah. And then we got the famous Honduras specialty over here,
Anafre.
anafre. And it was a pretty good here at the restaurant. Good one.
San Pedro Sula is even worse, you know. with
San
that.
Pedro Sule.
Yeah, it's even worse with security issues. There you go, the houses. All of that used to be wood. These guys depressing. And now you're gonna see the mansions. Spinning around like that. I'm gonna take you first to the park and then you're gonna pay for that. I'm gonna
Oh
show
my
you.
god. No way. Built like mansions where our taxes
Crazy.
have gone up
And
crazy.
over there too.
Our taxes in the US are bad. Yeah, our checks. So now I know where all my
And the higher up you get,
Your money goes to Honduras.
yeah. And the higher up you get, the bigger the house is. Of course, you have the big walls, as you can see.
And the trees to protect.
Ambassador of the U.S. here lives here.
And there, you can see like the poor settlements over there. Like it's a contrast.
Wow.
Before, of course, this used to be nothing, barren.
Tegucigalpa. It's nice pine trees.
But I think you should enjoy Copan.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Wildlife better.
Yes. And
especially if that
you're
place
gonna
for
see
the waterfall is nearby. It's just
there are some thermal waters too. You can do that, like water, boiling water.
Springs.
Yes,
Springs?
hot springs. Really fun.
So all the Chinese come here just because of Confucius statue.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but they do that. The security guys, he's like walking towards us. A security guy. Guard.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Not a guard. He's from me. I think there's an airplane. Yeah.
Now we're up at the statue of Mary and we can see the airport right in front of us.
And that isn't them. The biggest one is the American Airlines one.
Yeah, 757. So we got 2 showers going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really cool. Parque Monumento de la Paz.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's called.
Alright, so now I'm over here in Tegucigalpa in Honduras. It's only a 2.5-hour flight from Houston. This is a big statue of Cristo Resucitado, and it was donated by the Italians back in the early 1990s, and they imported all from Europe, and so it was built in sections, as you can see, with the different layers. And it's a really famous statue here. You can see it from all over the city here, and it's definitely a landmark here. We saw it as we landed. Right, so over here we got the city of Tegucigalpa with the famous airport, and an airplane just took off, so we're really impressed with that airport. We also got a few showers going on. If you look this way,
I got it.
we got the Rio
Choluteca.
Choluteca, and it divides the city in half pretty much, so it's pretty famous as well. Okay.
There's, that was
Oh, here's a statue of Christ. Cristo Resucitado. Can't say it. Okay, now we came to this special area, and in front of the embassy of Italy, there's this huge 200-year-old tree that has so thick branches that a pole has to support it over the road. Here's the famous pole that holds up this branch, so no trucks can actually come here, only cars that are low enough to fit under this huge branch that continues growing. So now we're going to go check out the Coca-Cola sign up at the hill.
These houses are beautiful over here. The ambassador is there, and look at that. But they're pretty now.
And someone lives right in smack in the middle of those sign. So now we made it to this area where you can see this Coca-Cola sign. It's the first place in the whole entire world where I've seen a Coca-Cola sign on the side of the mountain. And it's pretty impressive because right in the middle there's a house, and the history on this place is in the 70s Coca-Cola came in and invaded Honduras, and they put their advertising symbol right up there. But it used to be all stick houses, and what I mean by that is just wooden, really poor shacks. But now it's been developed and all the embassies live up here, and it's sort of nice houses, but they're still intermixed with kind of poor houses. So. So we just checked into this little hotel here in Tegucigalpa. What do you think about the hotel?
Well, it is possibly the worst hotel I have ever stayed at in my life.
Oh, really?
If you want to call it that.
Yeah. But it's not a hostel, though.
Well, it's a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah. When you were in America, what were you thinking about the hostel, like the perfect hostel scene?
Oh, perfect? I wasn't thinking perfect. I was thinking realistic. I was thinking actually just like this, but probably more people in a small room.
And a lot of bunks.
And a lot of bunks.
Oh, okay.
Like a prison.
Yeah.
Like a movie.
Yeah. What's wrong with our fan?
It doesn't work, and the outlets here suck, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised that our light even turns on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's hair on the pillows.
Oh, man.
And it's not ours.
No. Okay.